time too. We couldn't afford to be late on our launch day. That's right, the time has come. The rocket we have been working on for such a long time is finally going to shatter through the stratosphere and touch the cold air of outer space. Although, I don't think there is any air in outer space. Anyway, enough of my chit-chat. You must be wondering, who am I? And I will tell you, I am of course Captain Caper, and I will be giving you your final lot of safety training before we board our spaceship. Let me just do a quick head count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect! No time to waste then. Let's get started with our instructional astronaut training video. Good day, Space Cadets, and welcome to your astronaut training video. This is going to put you through your paces, and we're going to have to ensure that we are all in tip-top shape for reaching the pinnacle of space travel. Of course, that is traveling to the moon. Let's start off then by testing our fitness with some astronaut strides. We lift one knee up with the opposite arm. That's it. Nice and slow to start off with. Keeping it low. Once we've done 8, let's see if we can go a little bit faster. 1, 2, ha, ho, ha, he, ho, ho. Nice work there, astronauts. Let's try them one after the other. So 8 slow. We go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My, very impressed. Now, next we have some star jumps. Not to be confused with the jumping stars we're going to see today. So, our arms go out as we jump, and we come in. And again, jump, and come in. Again, and in, and again, and in. Very nice. What next? I know. How about we give our rocket launch a test? We bring our arms back and our feet turn into our turbo rocket engines. So let's turbo this way and the other way. This way again. And back. Fabulous. One more lot of training we must complete, and that is of course navigating across all of the different constellations, which it turns out just means stars. So let us go into our rocket, seating all the way down. That's it. We're going to take off, and we're going to navigate the Big Dipper first. Arms go up and down, up and down. That's it. And now we steer our way through all those other constellations. Perhaps you can see the stars twinkling at the end of our fingers. So we've had the Big Dipper, we've had all of the other little constellations here. Let's finish off with the biggest constellation, Orion's belt. That's it, show me your belt, astronauts. My, you really are the finest recruits in all the land. Let's try and do all of them then, one after the other. Let's have a quick refresher, shall we? Because I don't know about you, but I can't remember a thing. So we start with our astronaut strides. Slow, 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 fast. Oh. And then our star jumps. And our rocket launchers. One way and the other. Back this way again. And one more time. Excellent. Into our rocket for the Big Dipper. And then we steer through all the other constellations. And then we finish off with Orion's belt. Well, that is just fantastic, everyone. You're doing far better than I did in my first lot of training. Let's say we try all of that from the very beginning. Ready? Go! Job there, Cosmic Cadets! Why don't we cross over to Mission Control? And we'll find out if there's any updates on our full report for the upcoming journey to the moon. Mission Control, do you read me?
Good morning, Captain Caper. This is Mission Control. We've received news that Moon Moo, the cow that jumps over the moon, has miscalculated their jump. And you're never going to believe it. They're stuck.
Oh no!
Our mission is clear. We need you to go into space, rescue Moon Moo, and make it home before bedtime. We hope the new recruits are doing well with their training. Perhaps they could go into space with you. Over and out.
Gee, thanks, Mission Control. This is Captain Caper and their cosmic cadets. Over and out. Right then, astronauts, since our mission has been accepted, it's about time that we issue the official USS Caper space uniform. First things first, let's start with the basics, shall we? No astronaut can be caught in outer space without the correct astronaut-issued headwear, otherwise known as our helmet. And next, almost as important, our all-silver, all-purpose astronaut jacket. Of course, ensuring that it is zipped up for quality control. And if you're lucky like me, silver will be just your colour. My astronauts, aren't we looking ship-shape in our uniform here today? Peppy, what do you think? Ow! That's my dog and my favourite little space pal, Peppy. Didn't you know? It was Bring Your Pet to Work Day. And of course, I couldn't make the greatest conquest of all, travelling to the moon, without me Peppy by my side, eh? As I was saying, since our uniform is now in working order, it's about time that we do the final safety checks prior to our rocket launch. Starting off, thrusters triggered, wings released, rocket ready, setting coordinates, blast off in T-5 and counting.
Coming in, Captain Caper, this is Mission Control. Now that you've completed your training, you are ready to start the mission. Coordinates are set. Turbo boost is engaged. Rocket launch initiated. Good luck, Captain Caper, and safe journey. Over and out.
All right, we're almost ready for our countdown to space, everyone. One final check for good luck. Thrusters triggered. Wings released. Rocket ready. Setting coordinates. Blasting off in T-5 and counting. Astronauts, are you ready? Hetty, are you ready? Here we go then, everyone. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! My cadets, we've made it. We are officially in outer space. Look at all of the stars and planets and asteroids. This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. All righty then, cosmic cadets, let us prepare for zero gravity and complete our voyage to the moon. have done it! We have reached the first frontier! The craters of the moon! But it's a bit darker than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even bring a torch! Not to worry, Captain Caper is always ready for a challenge. Peppy, let's get exploring this craterous surface and return Moon Moo back to Earth. It's one small step for man, and 4 small steps for man's best friend. Fellow astronauts, I do sincerely apologise for the behaviour of my puppy Peppy. He's always doing that at the most inopportune moments. You know, there was one particular time that reminds me of this hugely lengthy story, which I will tell you right now as we continue our moon exploration. You see, it all happened one summer's eve where there was just a light breeze in the air when... Peppy? Peppy? Oh no! Astronauts, I fear the worst. It appears that my beloved puppy Peppy has gone missing. Oh no! Not only can I not find one animal, but now I can't find another one either. Have no fear. Captain Caper and their cosmic cadets are here. We'll find Peppy, I'm sure of it. We can just follow his paw prints. Good old moon dust, showing us all the clues we need. Right then, everyone, let us find Peppy so we can continue on with our real mission.
more weary the longer that Peppy is lost out here on the moon.
But never fear, we must just continue pressing on through the craters and round the mounds. Although, is it just me or is something following us?
Oh, posh! Listen to Captain Caper being so silly. I think the lack of earthly oxygen is going straight to my head. There's nothing up here on the moon. Well, apart from a runaway puppy and a misplaced moon moo. Although, surely I'm not the only one that sometimes feels as though something is purely watching you, Ken.
We's just standing there for...
I mean... Greetings, my fellow extraterrestrial counterparts. Forgive the ignorance of myself, Captain Caper, and my fellow astronauts, but you appear to be posing no immediate threat to us, despite you chasing us for the last half a mile. And so, my question to that is, well, what you up to? Well, I must say, that is truly a relief for all of us. And of course, we too come in peace.
You have good news for us? You can help us with our mission? Well, what on earth is it? Your mothership? Wait. And what's on the mothership?
Moonmoo! You found our dear Moonmoo friend! Well, that's one animal down. Moonmoo, stay on the ship. We now know where you are. It's time to just find Peppy. Thank you so much, aliens. If you wouldn't mind looking after Moonmoo for just a little while longer. After all, we shan't return to Earth without first finding my oldest friend, my dearest friend, my best friend, Peppy. We've made so many good memories together over the years. It's hard to pick my favourite one.
Oh, Peppy! Peppy! My darling! You came back! Yes, I love you too! My best friend in and out of this world!
Coming in, Captain Caper. This is Mission Control. Well done! And congratulations on saving Moon Moo. But most importantly, your new recruits have been fantastic today. Great work, everyone. We couldn't have done it without you and your recruits' help. I've been remotely controlling your rocket ship in orbit, so it's ready for you to return home. Just in time for bed. Thanks, Captain Caper. See you on the next mission. Over and out.
Well, fellow space cadets, I think it's safe to say that's been rather enough adventure for one trip to the moon. We've retrieved Moon Moo, and we've also got my best pal Peppy back. Nothing left to do but rocket our way back home. Preparing for blast off, everyone! Let's We're getting ready to land, everyone! Peppy, are you ready? Moon Moo, are you ready? Launching in 3, 2, 1. That was a bumpier ride than the first time. Let us disembark then. And as luck would have it, we've arrived in my own back garden. Which means I must be officially off the clock. Right, yous can all just walk home for here, eh? I don't think it's too far. I think it's about time for me and wee Peppy's bed. Although, do you ken what? Even after all that today, I don't feel in the least bit